buffering videos, dropped Zoom calls, and that one dead spot in your house where Wi-Fi goes to die. We've all been there, and just restarting the router doesn't always cut it. To truly fix your network, you need to understand it. In this video, we're becoming network ninjas. We'll learn how to diagnose and repair both wired and wireless problems, and then we'll maintain and secure our routers, switches, and firewalls to prevent issues from happening in the first place. Before you touch a single cable, you need evidence. We're going to use built-in tools to find the culprit. First is the connectivity trio. ipconfig or ifconfig is your starting point. It tells you your device's IP address, subnet mask, and most importantly, your default gateway, that's your router's address. If you don't have an IP, the problem is between your device and the router. Next is the classic ping command. First, ping 127.0.0.1 to ping yourself. If this fails, your network adapter is broken. Then, ping your default gateway's address to see if you can reach your router. If that fails, it's a local network issue. Finally, ping 8.8, which is Google's DNS. If this works, but you can't browse websites, the problem is with your DNS. Then there's Tracert or Tracert. This command shows you the exact path your data takes to get to the internet. Where does it stop? That's where your problem is, whether it's in your home, at your internet service provider, or somewhere beyond. For Wi-Fi issues, you need to do some analysis. Use a free tool like Wi-Fi Analyzer to see your Wi-Fi environment. Are you on a crowded channel? Is your neighbor's network drowning out your signal? This tool makes the invisible visible, showing you exactly what's interfering with your connection. Now that we have a clue, let's get physical. A surprising number of issues are just bad cables. Look for damaged ends or sharp kinks. When in doubt, swap the cable. You can even use a simple cable tester if you're managing a lot of them. If the cable is good, try a different port on your router or switch. If it works, you've just isolated a faulty port. Simple as that. Now for wireless repair. Based on your Wi-Fi analysis, log into your router and manually change your Wi-Fi channel to a less crowded one. For the 2.4 GHz band, stick to channels 1, 6, or 11 to avoid overlap with your neighbors. And please, your router is not a decoration to be hidden in a closet. Place it centrally and elevate it away from metal objects, brick walls, and other electronics like microwaves and cordless phones. If you have a dual-band router, make sure you're using it wisely. Connect high-priority devices like your laptop or game console to the less congested 5 GHz band for speed. Leave your smart home devices, which don't need much speed, on the longer range to 0.4 GHz band. This simple change can make a world of difference. Your router, switch, and firewall are the brain and security of your network. They need regular checkups. The single most important maintenance task is updating your router's firmware. Outdated firmware has security holes and bugs. Check for updates in your router's admin panel every few months. And please, change the default admin password. I'm not talking about the Wi-Fi password. I mean the password to log into the router's settings itself. For most simple home switches, maintenance is just about physical health. Ensure proper ventilation and check for damaged ports. For your firewall, which is built into your router, just make sure it's enabled. Also, take a look at your port forwarding rules. Only forward ports you absolutely need, as each one is a potential doorway for attackers. And don't forget the software firewall on your computer, like Windows Defender Firewall. It provides a crucial second layer of defense. Let's solve a classic, frustrating problem using our entire toolkit. The scenario is, a user says, my laptop has a strong Wi-Fi signal, but websites are slow to load, and I can't connect to the network printer. First, let's gather evidence. A strong signal but slow load times points to a DNS issue. The fact that the printer is also missing confirms that devices can't find each other on the local network. Let's diagnose. We run ipconfig to get the gateway IP. Then, we ping 8.8, and it works perfectly, confirming the internet connection is fine. But when we ping Google.com, it fails. Bingo, it's a DNS failure. Now, let's repair and maintain. Log into the router. In the WAN or Internet settings, change the DNS servers from your ISP's default to a more reliable public DNS, like Google's at 8.8, 8.8, and 8.8 for 0.4, or Cloudflare's at 1.1, 1.1. Save the settings and reboot the router. On the laptop, open Command Prompt as an administrator and run ipconfig/flush DNS to clear the old, corrupted DNS cache. The result: websites load instantly, and the network printer is discovered. We solved the problem with a systematic approach, not just random guessing. You've just leveled up from someone who just restarts their router to someone who can truly command their network. You're not just guessing anymore, you're diagnosing, repairing, and locking it down. What's the most mysterious network problem you've ever faced? Describe the symptoms in the comments and let's crowdsource a diagnosis. If you found this guide helpful, hit that subscribe button for more masterclass level IT content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.